Oh, cool. My head kind of disappears for the green screen. Ah. Hello, I'm Rob, and I have a short head. It has disappeared into the green screen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Rob. I host a live commentary channel. We just comment on stuff. Do you got comments? I bet you got some comments. You have to have an opinion. This is the one thing people are born with, opinions. Even babies, babies like stuff, don't like stuff. Everybody's got an opinion. Good Lord. And that's why they created YouTube. They said, do you want to show us family videos of you attending the zoo and then give commentary tracks to things? Here's YouTube. So welcome. And if you have an opinion, which I'd be hard pressed to find a person without an opinion, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can join me 5 days a week, every weekday, until America finally goes down to a 3-day work week. 5 days off, 3 days on. The technology and the productivity just proves that we should be at a 3-day work week. But the wealthy, the powerful, the politicians want to pretend like we haven't worked hard enough. Give me a break, asshats. Give me a break. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? What I want to talk about, Zach, is this politician, Zorhan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Mamdani in New York, running for mayor. This dude is speaking my language, folks. If you want to know what I've been saying for years now, finally in 2025, a politician has caught up with what I've been saying. And I will show you personally what this man is trying to bring. Let me get out of the way. Mamdani ran an energetic campaign focused on affordability, promising free buses, free public transit. I've been saying this forever. Universal child care, a $30 minimum hourly wage. That's a little low, if you ask me. I say $37 minimum wage. But all right, I'll take it. A rent freeze and city-run supermarkets, all paid for with high taxes on the top 1%. You can do it too. Here in Massachusetts, I've said this forever, we put a 2% millionaires tax, and all of a sudden every public school kid gets lunch for free, gets breakfast for free, and if you want to hire your education and you're an adult and you haven't got a bachelor's degree, you could do it at a state school for free. And when I say free, I mean a tax on the billionaires. We put a millionaires tax in place, and we got that. You can 100% do this in New York. And I'm telling you again, $30 minimum wage is a little low. It should be 37, but I'll take it. Oh yes, I saw news about him, and yeah, he is good. Love his message and enthusiasm. Plus, he's super cute. Zach, love that. He is kind of adorable, isn't he? Look at him there, thinking about taxing the millionaires. And the other thing, this is why this guy is speaking my language. He said, oh, wait, not that one. No, sorry. It's right here. He said, I don't think we should have billionaires because frankly, it's so much money in a moment of such inequality. I've been saying this forever, but more importantly, I've been saying we shouldn't have billionaires because after $999,999,000, what can't you buy? Like, why do you need $1 billion? Like, seriously, after 900, I want you guys to hear my message. After $999 million, you've won capitalism. You get a fucking plaque and a trophy, I'm trying to say cuss instead of, I'll say feck, like the Irish do. You get a feckin' trophy, and you get a plaque, and we'll name a street after you or something. All right, how about that? We'll name a street that's gonna have 1 billion potholes until we tax you. And once we tax you, nobody's gonna complain about potholes. They'll be like, did you go down Jeff Bezos' way? God dang, that road is smooth. Thank you, Jeff, for all that tax money that you're finally putting back into the system. But after $999 million, folks, what can't you buy besides the title of billionaire? I mean, ultimately, you can't figure out what to do with your money. Look at Elon Musk. He's like, I'll buy an election. I'll try to buy a judge election. I'll buy a website and trash it. He just keeps throwing money at stuff and can't go broke. Zach, pity he had to deal with racist comments about Muslims in 9/11. That was a low punch. Yeah, I mean, but listen, the detractors, especially the wealthy, the powerful, the status quoers, the people who are like, I'm doing fine. I go on one vacation a year, and if I need to get sick, I use my vacation days. If you're in America, you understand that. If you're not in America, you have to earn sick time. You have to earn the time to take off being sick. So a lot of people use their vacation time if it's allotted. A lot of people have to earn vacation time. What's up? Good afternoon, Kevin Hawthorne. We're talking about Mamdani. Amazing politician. He's running on free buses. I said make public transportation free. We cut down on traffic. We use billionaire taxes on it. And again, my platform, when I ran for mayor, I had a similar platform. I wanted to tax the wealthy and cut back homeowners' taxes and cut back people's taxes. I wanted to tax wealth, not work. And I say there should be no billionaires in America. When there are 1 in 5 children going hungry, and in New York, Mamdani was saying 1 in 4 New Yorkers live in poverty. You just tax anything over 999 million at 100%. 100%. Suck it up, Buttercup, if that offends you, because I know you ain't a billionaire. I love how the billionaires don't, let the plebes get offended for them. I need to see him shirtless as well. Oh my Jesus, Zach. Let the mayor politic, man. Stop asking for a mayors of New York calendar already. Let the man run his campaign. And then you could get the mayor of New York calendar after. Oh, you cracking me up, Zach. Oh, let the man finish the campaign. Well, is he the mayor yet? I don't know. I kept hearing talk about him. I seen him doing interviews and stuff. But then I took a moment to like really read how progressive he was. And I was like, oh, damn, this is stuff I could get behind. He even says city-run supermarkets. I'm like, feck. He's pushing my envelope. I didn't even think of city-run supermarkets. And I love that idea. Oh my God, city-run farms, city-run supermarkets where the prices stay the same. I mean, it's essentially what we're doing now. We're subsidizing farmers to help fund WIC products. But I mean, this is amazing. And the fact that he beat out Cuomo, I hate those Cuomo brothers. That is the status quo. If you're a fan of the Cuomo brothers, just understand this. You're a status quoer. What that means is you're like, nothing should change. Everything's okay. Meanwhile, our life expectancy in America is degrading. The wealth inequality, well, people are getting wealthier, but it's only like 25 people. If you think Jeff Bezos should be able to rent out Venice, meanwhile, did you guys see the photos of Leonardo DiCaprio at Jeff Bezos' wedding? He had an LA hat all the way down because he claims to be an environmentalist. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is just an environmentalist because the girls he dates are so young. They're like, I'm worried the planet's going to die before I do. And he's like, oh yeah, I should care about that. Let's throw some money at that problem. Because no environmentalist is like, yeah, let me take a private plane to a city that's built into the water to go to the wealthiest man who creates so much. Jeff Bezos alone, okay, that dude pollutes so much. If you've ever seen Amazon trucks driving around in a town, there's usually like not one but like 3 all heading to the same street, and you're like, god damn, next day delivery, god damn it. But I wanted to bring this to your attention because if you haven't seen what he's running on, Mamdani is amazing. We need Mamdani for president. But I got to talk to him because I'm telling you, $30 minimum wage is just not keep up with inflation or productivity. 37. I think it should be 66, but I say 37 to not scare off the snowflakes who are like, you're going to crash small businesses. Oh, you hate small businesses. It's like, bud, calm down. Walmart and Jeff Bezos killed off. My daughter, I love it. My daughter always says, Jeff Bezos killed Jeffrey the giraffe, right? And I go, yep. And she's like, he killed Toys R Us. I go, yeah, that's true. Jeff Bezos and Amazon, they went after Toys R Us and murdered them. And that's why we have no toy stores, kids. You can thank Jeff Bezos. So you got to check out Mamdani. And this is the other thing I want to see. how could you support a grown-ass man like Don Trump always chickens out, Don Taco saying, if Mamdani doesn't behave, if I just won an election and some other politician told me to behave, I'd be like, you better mind your business, all right? I'm clearly the people's choice, and you need to shut your mouth, as they say. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Trump's threatening to cut off New York City funds if Mamdani doesn't behave. You know what Mamdani should do? He should turn around and go, how about New York doesn't give you the taxes from our state, and you see how well you do. Go ask Alabama for their taxes, all right, buddy? Go ask your little loyalists down in the red states to see how much they get in. It's not much. Then, hold on. And so I want to point that out with Don Chicken Trump says, old orange chicken. He kind of looks like a chicken if you think about it. He looks like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. He's got that golden recipe. He's just got no spices. And then I don't know if you guys like going to the movies and watching the previews. I love watching the previews, but here's my issue. This is what has happened to me. Zach, do you like watching the previews? Kevin, do you like watching the previews at the movies? I love it. In fact, I try not to be late because I want to watch previews. I'm always late to a movie, but I've always, for the entirety of my life until this article, I always thought if the movie says 7:15, that's what time the movie starts. I don't know. Are you guys on a different page? Let me know. I always thought if it says 7:15 movie, the movie starts at 7:15. And I always thought the previews started at like 7 o'clock, 6:45. And then once the previews finished, it was 7:15 movie time. And that's when they started it. I've always been late to movies, and I've always realized like, oh, damn, I'm actually not late. Like I'm catching some of the previews. And I always just thought I was blessed and fortunate. I was like, thank my lucky stars. I didn't miss any of the movie. I always freak out. I'm like, come on, we got to rush. We're already 10 minutes late. I think they start the previews at the movie start time. And then you get to watch half an hour of previews. Well, AMC is saying that people are upset because if you see here, because they can't stand sitting in their seats for 20 to 30 minutes waiting for the main attraction. I had no idea it was 30 minutes of previews, but I'm okay with it. In fact, if you want to do an hour of previews, I'm fine with it. As long as it's not like the AI made up, like the, what do they call it? They're like, this is like the reimagined, or I forget, there's a name for it. They put the trailers on that are made up. They're like, what if this person was in the movie? And you're like, has that script even been written? Which sometimes that tricks me. But I always thought if there was a 7:15 movie, the movie started at 7:15 and played the previews before it. Turns out, and this pisses people off, that at 7:15 the previews start. You got to wait a half hour. Which I'm like, that's fine. For people who run late, I think this is like the ideal way to run a movie. You say 7:15 start time, and then you just run previews for a half an hour. That way I could catch the last 15 minutes of previews, not be late to the movie, have my pockets stuffed with candy, and then come in and enjoy the movie. By the way, do you guys stuff your pocket? Do you go to Five Below before you hit the movies and fill up your cargo pockets with candy? You have to. You have to. I mean, you get the movie theater popcorn, right? You get the movie theater popcorn because that's what you go for. But you got to bring the snacks, right? Allegedly. Everything's alleged. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but AMC's announcing, hold on, 20 to 30 minute previews, which I am fine with. That's amazing. Give me an hour of previews, as long as they're like legit movies, not AI slop. So just be prepared. And then please check out Mamdani. This dude is absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I hope he becomes next king, because apparently we just have kings now. Imagine if we had a king like him. Like, this is a dude who's talking about helping the working class. You understand that? Hello, Ashley Madewell. How are you? Good to see you again. This is when people are like, oh, Trump's for the working class. No, he's not. He's not done one thing. He's executive ordered his way, presidential memoed his way into breaking the law or forcing courts to make decisions. And he's done nothing for the working class. He hasn't executive ordered the minimum wage more. He hasn't executive order guaranteed paid time off, guaranteed parental leave, guaranteed vacation time. He's done none of that. This is a dude who cares about workers. promising free buses, universal childcare, 30 minimum wage, a little low if you ask me, a rent and city-run or rent-frees and city-run supermarkets, all paid for with a tax from the 1%. And if you're going to defend those 1%ers, just know they would gladly lay you off and leave you out to live in a box. Okay, so be careful who you defend. But I really want everybody to get on par with this dude, because this dude, Mamdani, is for the working class. Solidarity with him, solidarity with his campaign, and I hope all of those things he's promising become true. I hope he pushes them all through. Can you mayoral executive order? Can you do a mayor's executive order? Because just do that and then make the courts, make the courts change change the law, or make the courts have to refute it, rebut. So that's my advice, Mamdani, if you're looking for any. All right, guys, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Rob. I go live 5 days a week, so you hit that notification bell. You could join the conversation. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your thoughts. Zach, good to see you. Kevin Hawthorne, good to see you. Ashton Madewell, good to see you. And take care of yourselves.